What up, Lincoln Nation? You here with your boy Kareem. How you guys doing? Wow. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Alex Caruso was on JJ Redick podcast. He broke down the situation with the Lakers, his contract situation, offers and different things like that. He broke it down. He basically was saying that and I respect him for that. And that's why I've been trying to tell you guys how contract situations work and how players. I always tell people how contract behind the scenes, how contract situations work, and like when guys take pay cuts and different things like that, and when they didn't make money right away, and a lot of different scenarios go to it. I told you guys that, and I told you guys from the gate when he was a free agent and he said out his mouth, and see when he said yeah, I take a discount with the Lakers. And I tell you, discounts is just the right thing to say, like, to your team. But in reality, you really don't take a discount. And the discount, most discount is where is a noticeable discount, where that's more so a discount, right? A discount is, let's say a guy left, he signed for $100 million. But he could have got, the team could have paid them, let's say 120, and another team offered him. See, a discount works two ways. If a team offer you money and you leave it on the table, and if the team could have paid you more money and you left on the table. Let's say you left 20 million on the table, you could have took 120. That's the max your team could have gave you, and another team offered you 120. That's a discount. A discount, just even in years, it's somewhat of a discount, but it's different because you still got that contract. Let's say if a team offer you 3 years, 30 million, and another team you 3 years, 40 million, something like that. It's weird, but I ain't gonna get into all that. But what he said, and he basically was telling you guys how it is, and I told you, I said he's not taking no discount with the Lakers. I heard him say he'd take a discount. I said, he won't take a discount. He ain't been in that situation. So he basically was saying how a couple years ago, all 30 teams, he fought his way up. He fought his way up, and now he in a situation where he could control his destiny and he could act for something. He asked for 4 year, 40 million. He asked for that. And he said no teams offered him that. And he talked about how Chicago signed Lonzo and things like that. So, and then he said the Lakers offer him, he said the Lakers offer him less money. And he took the deal with Chicago, which he should have. That was the right thing to do. If I was his agent, he did the right thing, because at the end of the day, he hasn't made no money yet, for one. That's why I said when people be saying discounts and stuff like that, when a player get offered some money, they taking it. Especially if they ain't been in the league like that and they got limited skill set. He does have limited skill set where any minute a team could come, he could be out the rotation, and he left his money. He did the right thing by taking the money. And that's exactly what he did. Now, he said the Lakers offered less money, and with the Lakers offered, well, my understanding was 2 years, 15 million, right? They ain't offer him the years, or they ain't never even get a chance and say anything like far as per year. They more spoke on, I guess, the dollar amount. To 2 years, 15 million, that's 7.5 million, right? He did the right thing by leaving, right? So now you look at this, and people don't understand the contract situation. If the Lakers, that right there would have helped the Lakers as far as financially. You have a hard cap and things the Lakers trying to do to improve this team. So if the Lakers would have gave him that, no way in the world they would have been able to pay him at THT. His if they would see y'all, you guys looking at the number as in, oh man, it's only, let's say 3 year 30. I mean, what he signed 4 year 36 million. That's 9 million a year. They could have paid him that. His number wouldn't have been 9 million. His number would have been double because they'd have been in the luxury tax. They wouldn't have been able to do it because his number basically triples. So now it's like you're not getting Alex Caruso for $9 million a year. You basically getting them for double that money. Now you're getting them for like $70 million because they'd have been over the luxury tax. And like I said, 7.5 is not a disrespect. If you look at it, he averaged 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. This year he averaging 7 points, 2 rebounds, and almost 4 assists. Right? And he getting some steals and stuff this year, and he bringing some excitement to the team. But he's at the end of the day, he's a role player, and he's like a low end role player. So you don't want to sit there and pay that much money on your luxury tax bill. And like I said, he has a limited skill set. Now, what I mean by that, let's say Chicago, for instance. Like, yeah, you can't go. It's been 10 games. He playing better, but you cannot go strictly on, oh, what he doing right now? Like I said, if he could go, let's say if he go to like a slump sum, right? He really not doing much. They have guards already. Let's say Kobe White come back, and they got Ayo. Now let's say off their bench, let's say Kobe Ayo is playing good right now. A player they draft on a cheap contract. Let's say Kobe White come back. Now he's an offensive guy. Now let's say he come and give them spark offensively, getting like 13, 14 points off the bench. And let's say them two, let's say Caruso struggling, and let's say Donovan take him out the rotation, and Kobe White and Ayo play in the backcourt off the bench, and they play well. He could easily falls out of a rotation. He's not stamped in the NBA, and he's not he don't have that. He get his skill set easy where he could get lost, like far as in a rotation. So he did the right thing by taking the money. So for Laker fans to say, oh, he's wrong, or they blame him, I think they out of pocket, because number one, Alex Caruso ain't do anything wrong. Number two, the Lakers wasn't wrong. Nobody wrong in this situation. The Lakers looked at, they had an option. THT, Alex Caruso. THT bigger, longer, got more value far as if the Lakers want to flip him in a trade. See, people not looking at that. See, people looking at THT not playing right now, and Alex Caruso is playing. So they look at, okay, we're getting something for nothing, which THT will be back. But if you look at THT's skill set, he's 20 years old. He's younger. He's bigger. You can easily play him at the 3. He got long arms for days. He got a handle. He got passing ability, and his upside is tremendous. So the Lakers looked at it like this, and he had like the defensive abilities to get better, and he's a hard worker. So Lakers look at, why wouldn't I take this guy over this guy? So they had to make a decision. So, and I see people, and that was the right decision. Because if you look at it like this, let's say THT come back. THT got offensively, all offensive players always more eye-popping with guys, right? And real, it always shines. You could be, let's say, come on, I'm going to get rid of THT. You could get more for a THT than you could get for Alex Caruso. So you always have to look at it like that too. When you assessing players and things like that, you have to cover all ends. You have to say to yourself, okay, let's say if I keep both, which one I could have more value? THT has more value. So it's easy for that 4 years, $40 million. It's easy to get rid of THT. He's 20 years old. It's easy. Okay, we could trade him and we could get something more back. Now, Alex Caruso, now they start looking deep. Oh, man, he averaging 6 points, Yeah, he play hard, he hustle, but he's what 26 years old. I'm not gonna give up no this and that. Like it makes things harder. So you always, that's what anything, you always keep yourself with more value. So the Lakers, this on that part alone. See, more people say fit. Okay, we don't know yet. He hasn't played, but they saying fit. But you have to look at what you could get back, and that's how when most teams think. When you sign a guy to this contract, would it be hell for you to lose him? I mean, to get rid of him, and it's an easy hit to get rid of THT if they had to. THT is real easy to get rid of if they need to. So it's not like that contract could look bad. Right now, Alex Caruso look like okay, he's playing good, but it can change in a minute because they got guards. Like I said, if he start, let's say if he go through a little slump, and they replace him with them guards, and they got guards coming off their bench, like I said, Ayo and Kobe White. When Kobe White come back, he might never get back in that rotation. That's just real talk. So your boy is 8 subs away from 2,000. Super 8, you out there, the Super 8. I'm gonna call you guys the Super 8. The Super 8. You guys out there, please, at the end of today, can I get to 2,000 subs? I'm calling it today, November 10th, 2,000 subs. We're going to have a celebration. We're going to pop some champagne tonight for the Lakers and Heat game. I'm anticipating I will have 2,000 subs by later on today. And we're going to pop some champagne. We're going to go live with the Lakers and Heat game tonight. So the Super 8, I need you 8 guys out there. Y'all watch the channel, hit the subscribe button, go live with me. We're going to talk about the celebration tonight. We're going to go Lakers Heat, and we're going to do the damn thing. Like, subscribe, peace.